Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Kansas State Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Justin Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Reese?
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws for the tight end. Right side, it's Green. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Lowers those pads.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Wants to throw on 1st. Moving out to the right. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their 1st drive of the game is working to perfection.
Into the end zone. Intercepted, and the 1st drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Keeps it on 1st down. Hit and drop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 40.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Missed the connection on 2nd. Now looking at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it. They'll mark him down right there. Good pickup, but still a little bit short of the 1st down.
I mean, the great news is he just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were 1st and 2nd down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. On the ground, it's Jackson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. but when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, third down, touchdown.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down.
And man, those sting, man. Third down, the money down. Your guys got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt.
And he loses the football on the return. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
Left side is Barnes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Hawkins. Turning it on at the 20. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He breaks a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Page. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Extra point here will tie the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll go back to the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here comes the heat. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Well, watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Looking for a crease. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Out wide right, it's Young. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And obviously that linebacker is getting up with a little bit of juice, a little pep in his step. That was a great lick. Nice job seeing the ball thrown, breaking on it, and really delivering a good blow. But how about the credit to the receiver? Holding on to the football when you're getting hit by a big linebacker in college football, that's a big-time play.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first. Unloads to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got his man. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Young. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And this just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 11 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
And it's the Badgers with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Going downfield for the big play. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this is why I love sudden change situations. When you get a turnover, oftentimes coordinators like to take a shot right away. The defense is back out on the field. They're trying to communicate. Sometimes they're discombobulated. They're sleepwalking a little bit. And the offense takes advantage, taking a shot and coming up with an explosive play.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Second down, gonna throw it. In the backfield, it's Hawkins. Brought down.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
The Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kansas State. The extra point here would tie the game.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Green. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Off-play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Man, what a play by the wide receiver, just holding on to that football. That was a massive hit given to him by the defense. And you know when you're going to go over the field, there's a chance that happens. You're going to get hit anyway. You might as well make the catch. That was a tremendous job by the receiver.
Trying to take it back. Slips through the line. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Wildcats. And that one will give them the lead.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Polk. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Fires left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Johnson wants to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he gets it away.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Throws it off the RPO. Shakes off the defender. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. They'll move the tight end. First play of this drive. Looking to the big tight end. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Barnes. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Cowboys! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Deep in the end zone, it's Lockett. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Running the red zone, it's Hawkins. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Right side, it's Oakley. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Got his man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Stopped right there. Kansas State quick to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Johnson wants to throw it. Rushes on. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. from the gun. He'll try to throw. Found a seam. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
The fake and wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for space. It's Hawkins. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Timeout taken here. Second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Gets away from one, finds room. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put a bow on this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that